y'all. Today I want to show you what I'm wearing. I have an apron that my friend Kathleen Marjorie sent me, and it's a Christmas apron. It even has pockets, and she monogrammed Cooking with Tammy on it for me. So I wanted to show you this apron, and I'm going to give you a link to her website and her Facebook page. Her website is Texas Aprons, and that's her Facebook page also. So I'm going to bake some cookies and do it in my apron so I don't get my clothes all dirty. So I have no flour on me and all that. So y'all take a look at her website. She's really good at what she does. Makes some beautiful aprons, vintage looking. They're just adorable. So let's get baking. Hi y'all. Today I'm going to mix up my sugar cookie dough for my holiday baking. I'm going to go ahead and get started on it. It is December 1st. So it's time. I can store this cookie dough in the freezer until I'm ready to decorate them, but I'm gonna do just a few at a time. You can also store your decorated cookies in the freezer. I'm not that, I don't make enough cookies to need to do that, but you can if you need to. So today I have a cup and a third of butter in my mixer, and I'm going to go ahead, I'm doubling my recipe. My recipe calls for 2/3 cup of butter. So I need 3 cups of sugar. I have a cup and a third of butter. All right, 3 cups sugar, that's 1. I have to count out loud, y'all, or I'll forget. Sure will forget. That's 2. 1 more. Now I'll tell you, I have learned over the years that the traditional way of putting together a recipe is not always the best way. That was a little under, so I'm going to put a little more. So I do things my own way. I'm going to cream this butter and sugar. I'm going to do this 2 times today. I'm going to make 4 recipes of sugar cookies. They don't go all that far. Now, one of the ways in which I do things my own way is I don't add the salt and baking powder to the flour. It just dirties up a mixing bowl. So I find it easier if I throw it in with my creamed mixture rather than with my flour. So I need 4 eggs. We add them just one at a time, kind of slowly. My 4 eggs. I'm going to go ahead now, it's creamed pretty well. I'm going to add a teaspoon of salt because it's going to mix up real well. Now I need my baking powder. I'm going to add 5 teaspoons of baking powder, 2.5 at a time. Alright, so it's not difficult at all. Now, that's mixed up. I'm going to add 8 teaspoons of milk. I just do it ahead of time. I don't see a problem with it. Now, I need to add 7 cups of flour. First, though, my vanilla. I need 2 teaspoons, 3 teaspoons of vanilla. Alright. Now I'm going to let that mix up well. Alright, now I need 7 cups of flour, and you need to scoop it out so it fluffs it up. You don't want to just dip your measuring cup in there. So I'm going to turn this down, add my first cup. Everything else is in there. Second cup. Y'all, this is kind of my own recipe. I started with the recipe and I kind of changed it to be my own, to the way I thought it should be. Now that was 2 cups. Now I need 3. Show you in a minute. That's 4. I need 7. This is 5. Mixes up so beautifully. It's those 4 eggs I put in. The extra egg makes a tremendous difference in the flavor and the texture of the cookie. Got 6 cups. I hope. Talking while I do this, I'm probably going to mess it up. That's okay. Alright, 7 cups. And that's it. Alright. I'm going to give it a good beating. That's beautiful. Now I'm going to test it by tasting it and seeing the texture, the thickness. And that is the most delicious sugar cookie dough. So now, okay, so I'm going to put these in plastic bags, and tomorrow I'll come back and show you how to bake the cookies, and then we'll get into a separate video for how to decorate. So these cookies are going to be done with kind of a glaze, and I love the flavor and how easy it is to work with this. It's glacé and it's just lovely. So let me get these out of my mixing bowl because I have another 2 recipes I want to mix up. I'm going to do 2 at a time. And this is kind of a large KitchenAid. I don't know if yours is as large to be able to do 2 recipes at a time. But it's gonna be delicious. So tomorrow I'll come back and bake them. I'll see you then.